We are back like we never left. It's been a while. I know you've been waiting, but Dray Day. Welcome back, Draymond, to the podcast world. You've been going a while.
Man,
you got something to do though, huh?
Playoff focus, man. Guy got to lock in. Now we sitting here with a 3-0 lead in the second series. 3-0 lead in the second series. And all is well, man. Just trying to close out this series tomorrow. Get another nice little break in there. But in the meantime, got a little downtime in Utah. No nightlife, so
nightlife. Hashtag nightlife.
Got a little downtime in Utah. Let's talk, hop on Dray Day and, holler at the people. Give them what they've been missing.
So this your boy Marcus Thompson, sports columnist with Mercury News, and I got a few things that we got to talk about, Dre. And we got to start with these new shoes that came out. So I'm going to be on record to say this is kind of genius, first off. To put them at $4.95 is why we're talking about it, right? That's number one. So that's a smart business move. And secondarily, I don't think they're that ugly. Now, are they worth $4.95? I wouldn't go there. For $4.95, you better have something extra on it. Like it come with a free TV or some Air Max bubble. You got to have something. And they just kind of basic for $4.95. But I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to be elite. He's trying to create a luxury brand. And how is it any different than Gucci charging $700 for shoes? Except, the Gucci mark. But eventually, Zoe might be the new Gucci for the hood. No?
I honestly, I like the concept. Why would we go to one of these big brands when we can start our own thing? I think that's what black people have been missing out on for years. I like the concept. However, I think they're going about the whole thing wrong. But great idea, and I'm not saying it won't be successful. I actually hope it does. I want everybody to be good, and with them starting that off, I would love for them to be successful. But $500 for a basketball shoe, who we kidding? There will never be LeBron dropped his prices from $220 or whatever it was to $160. This is LeBron James we're talking about. Michael Jordan shoes went up to $200 and some. They dropped back down. Kobe's shoes dropped back down. Kyrie's shoes dropped down. KD's shoes dropped down. Steph Curry's shoes dropped down. This kid has never scored a layup in the NBA. He think he gonna sell a shoe for $500? That's just absurd. So I think that's just crazy, and I think they're setting themselves up for failure. With that. Now when you look at the situation, are they charging that much because they can't mass produce the shoes, so they need to charge that much to cover the cost? Maybe. But even if that's the case, then you got to find a different route. You can't just charge $500 for a shoe. And they don't have to pay up
front by this matter, right? You pre-order, you get enough orders, and then they make them, right?
Well, the only thing about that is, even if you don't, then the manufacturer's going to charge you even more to make the shoe. They're going to take a percent, probably a huge percent, so then you end up losing money anyway. There's just a better way to go about it than what they are. And like I said, I think it's a great idea, to do your own thing. I just don't think they're going about it the right way. And there's not enough business smarts, business sense behind what they're doing. However, I think at the same time, also $220 for a slide.
Sandals is where they lost me.
$220. Who are we fooling? And
they
so
lost me.
To even Gucci's selling this. First off, Gucci's been out for a long time. And let's not do that. Let's not disrespect these brands who's done all this work to get to where they are and say, they can do it, why can't I? That's like saying, I don't know. It's like saying something crazy. That's what it is. It's crazy.
I'm just saying, put Kendrick Lamar in a pair of Zoe 2s. Watch they blow.
Nah, not happening.
First off, you got to pay Kendrick Lamar to put them on.
Absolutely. But it's just not happening. That's just crazy. It's too much money.
I think it would be different if his. LeVar Ball has been, kind of a controversial figure, right? Do you believe, he's hard somebody to believe in. Do you believe they will be, if they were some high quality shoes, top notch, and he's like, look, I ain't going for the regular income people. I don't know if I believe that dude. Like, if he got it together to put together some high-powered shoe like that, I don't know if I'm convinced that he the guy to do it.
Nah, definitely not. Even those that can afford that shoe don't want to associate themselves with him. So the audience that you're going after, you've already made dislike you. And so it's just, like I said, now, if they would have dropped the price down a little lower, then I think it could have possibly worked. And it may still work. I'm not saying it won't work, but I just can't see it working. You're charging $500 for a shoe of someone who's never played an NBA game. Like, I just don't see that happening.
Should they have gone the Starbury Shaq route and get the Kmart prices?
Even if you don't do that, even if you go higher than that, you can't go 500.
500 is crazy.
But at the same time, maybe the Starbury Shaq route would have worked better. I just don't see what they're doing to work. But with all the junk he talk, he can't go that route because he feel like it's a hit at his character and a hit at his kid's character when it may have been the smartest move.
Talking about $1 billion brand.
Exactly. It may have been the smartest move business-wise. But, I mean, who knows? It just doesn't make much sense to me. Like I said, the idea is great, but very poorly executed.
So take out the price. Do you like the shoe, though?
I don't like the logo, first off. When you look at that logo, it just don't go well on it. It don't go well on anything. Like,
the logo's. You talking about which logo? The Zo2 or the
3Bs?
Yeah, no, 3B's terrible.
Like the logo is terrible.
3Bs is awful.
When you put that logo on a shoe, it just throw the shoe off anyway. So they need to redo their logo. First off, that logo is garbage.
I can't believe they went in there demanding that Nike or Adidas or whatever take that over.
They got booted out the offices so fast. Fuck out of here.
Right? But he probably walked in. You see the meme, right, where he walking with like George. Yeah. He probably walked in the meeting like that. Like, hey, drop $1 billion on this big baller brand. They like,
bet. That's what I bet. I'll let you later, bro.
Get out of here. So, favorite segment, explain yourself. Now, you have been critical of Adam Silver, and you were suspended for Game 5. And the reason we doing this is because there's enmity between you and Adam Silver. But before Game 3 in Salt Lake, we see you hugging Adam Silver like y'all just went to a family barbecue.
I talked to Adam, so I don't know why there's this thought of that I don't get along with Adam Silver. Man, Adam have a great relationship, actually. We talk on the phone, we text, we do all of that. We've met in person a few times. I have no problem with Adam Silver. We're really good. Now, there's someone else in that office that I'm not too fond of. But
Adam's, ladies and gentlemen.
But Adam's my guy. He's also just had a kid, so he's a new father, which is great. Definitely congratulated him on that, and that's amazing. I'm happy for him. Got off to a late start, but like I've said before, after really going through the birth of a child, I think every man should get the opportunity to experience that. It's one of the best feelings in the world. So happy for him on that end. But no, there's never been any beef with me and Adam, or Adam and I. We're good. He's a great guy. I think he's a fantastic commissioner. I think he goes about things the right way.
I'm not sure I buy it just because I know you, and you always got a scheme, some kind of calculation.
No scheme
I think what's happening is you're preparing for the eventuality that your flagrant's gonna be if it's ever up in question, I'm gonna be cool with the commissioner. So this time I'm on the good side of that.
Nah,
that's my conspiracy theory.
I just won't put myself in a position where it's gonna be up for questioning.
That's easy.
Fool me once, don't fool me twice.
Speaking of that, yesterday in Game 3, you and Benny Adams had a nice day.
Yeah.
But the funny part was the 2-0 when you walk into the bench.
Yeah, man, they fans were booing me crazy. I mean, they got a reason to boo me now because what I went at their fans, but before that, they ain't had no reason to just be booing me like that. Like I said before. I said last night in my press conference, there are some arenas we go to and I should for sure be booed. And those arenas like OKC, like Cleveland, there's Clippers. There are some arenas we go to that I for sure should be booed. Utah isn't one of them. Like, I'm an honest guy. I just don't see any reason for Utah fans to be booing me like that. But I gave them a reason now. So now they can boo and just get me going. Because that's all they really did. I played a lot better once they did that. So I appreciate the Utah fans. Nightlife.
Hashtag nightlife.
I appreciate them. They got me going last night. So salute to them. But I don't know why they were booing me like that. So since they decided to boo, I decided to let them know, that things weren't so pleasant for them.
How were they generally? Because I remember in 07, dude, they were insane.
I thought they would be louder than they were. It didn't get as loud in there as I thought it would.
Was it clean generally? Was it good natured?
It was okay. Their fans talk a little too much, just side conversation. Shut up. No, I wasn't really feeling their fans. They just, shut up. They don't make sense. Some guy kept telling me to shoot the ball. Dude, do you not realize I'm shooting 55% from three this series? What, at this point, going into that game, what are you talking? Why would you want me shooting the basketball and I'm shooting that great? Now, of course, I missed a few last night and, whatever. I'm going to shoot the piss out of it tomorrow. So that's cool. But their fans just weren't very smart and they talk too much. Shut up.
So since we on the the commissioner side of it, did you see Kelly Oubre?
Yeah, man, that was crazy. Kelly Oubre got suspended for Kelly Olynyk flopping. That man took a charge on a push. Come on, bro.
He did, after the play was over.
Kelly Oubre hit Monty McCutcheon harder than he hit Olynyk, and he wanna take come on, man. How you gonna take a charge like that? And Kelly Olynyk is a dirty player, man. Then you do little stuff dirty, and then, you want to take a charge from something. Come on, man. Oubre ain't hit him that hard, and nor should he have been suspended. Y'all already kicked him out the game. So, essentially, he's getting a game and a half suspension for that. Like KD said last night, but then they wonder why they call the league soft. Come on, man. It's playoff basketball. Things are going to get – did he really do something to harm somebody? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Why did he get suspended?
The way he charged him, I thought he was about to give him a two-piece to the chin with a biscuit. But he
body bumped him. And then, come on, Oubre. If you're going to charge somebody like that, you can't, bump him with your shoulder.
You can't run heck hard like you about to do something.
Stop at the point. He looked like a linebacker, trying to run through the line, then see the line and get there uh-oh. And stop at the point and make a little contact.
Because I didn't even see it what happened. I just saw the screenshots on Twitter, and he standing over him Ali over listed. I thought he chin checked him or something.
Nah, man. I mean, but rightfully so though. Olynyk caught him in the face and the neck with a couple elbows, and that's what I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You let people get away with stuff. And then finally, when somebody react, you penalize that guy. But you're not going to penalize him for continuing to elbow this guy in the face. I don't get that.
Plus, Olynyk is the same guy that hurt Kevin Love, right?
Yeah, he's dirty. Dirty player, man. I don't respect guys like that. And, I mean, I know he's not, the greatest basketball player of all time, so maybe you feel like you got to, do that. But you don't, just dirty. I don't respect that, man. He dirty.
What's the difference between dirty and veteran who know all the tricks?
It's a big difference between knowing all the tricks, because knowing all the tricks ain't doing stuff to hurt people. Come on, man, you really yanked this dude's shoulder out of place. I don't roll with that, man. He just dirty, and veteran tricks is grabbing the arm so a guy can't get there to block the shot. You know what I'm saying? Or passing the ball and cutting somebody off so they can't get there to contest. Just stuff like that. But you ain't doing nothing to hurt nobody. This dude be out there trying to hurt people, man. I don't rock with bro like that.
So, speaking of hurt people, in September, first off, how they have this fight lined up already? Canelo.
Because they knew Canelo was going to murder Chavez.
First off,
he's not that good.
That was a... that was pretty brutal. He dominated that fight.
I didn't even watch the fight, and but I already knew Canelo was gonna destroy dude. He's just not good enough. He nowhere near good enough to be fighting Canelo on pay-per-view. He should still be fighting somewhere else on TBS or something. That dude is not good enough to be fighting Canelo on pay-per-view fight weekend, Cinco de Mayo weekend in Vegas. That's not. He ain't.
He's got the name though.
That's all he got.
Recognition.
That's all he got. His pop's name, and he like rolling off it. But he got punished, and now the fight everybody want to see is
This
Canelo
is it
and
right
Triple
here.
G.
This
man.
might be the best fight we've seen.
I think I might go to that fight because that's gonna be a good one.
That's during training camp. You can't go.
No, it's in September. It's early September, ain't it?
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, that's right. Y'all didn't really start till.
I
like
mean,
the last
even
day.
if it's during training
He
camp,
said even.
I'm going.
So who you got? Early prognosis.
I got Triple G, man. Dude just hit too hard.
Man, I'm like. Canelo got like a puncher's chance, but Triple G is first off he hits too hard. He's so like. I mean, the dude has technique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like a wild, I'm going to like just swing and hope I hit you. Canelo's more that way. Like, if he land one, it's going to hurt. But his technique, Triple G's technique, plus the dude is like resilient. It's crazy. Like, he's relentless. I don't know how he's going to win.
I can't see Canelo winning that one, man. Triple G is good. He's real good. He got it all together. Like you said, technique. He got the power. He got the toughness. Like, he's just...
Yeah, that dude's crazy.
He got it all, man. I can't see Canelo winning that one. But it's definitely going to be a good fight, though. But I think when it's all said and done, Triple G will get the win.
I just want Canelo to hit him. I want to see him get hit, see him feel it, and see how he responds. I don't think he'll be out. Like, that dude is... I'm telling you, man, that dude's tough as leather. But I do want, like, it'll be a fight then if he hit him. That's what I want to see if he hit him.
If he can get stunned a little bit, it'll be good to see. It'll be good to see how he can bounce back from that. Cause, man, Canelo got some power, and when he throw them punches, he catch you with a good one, and it can be trouble. But man, if he can take that hit and like do his thing, that'll say a lot about him.
Now they're trying to make this one of the most, I guess, highest fights ever.
Yeah,
They're trying
Floyd
to break
Mayweather
the Floyd
ain't
Mayweather
boxing.
record.
Come on, man.
But they talking about AT&T Park or the AT&T spot, Jerry World, having it there.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of the options instead of Vegas.
That's cool. Floyd Mayweather not boxing though.
So it ain't.
Come on, man. Who we fooling? They're not getting no bigger flight than Floyd. Like, that's just...
And then if
for
they
the
do,
culture,
Floyd
like,
just
you
gonna
can't do that for
top
the
it right
culture.
again.
Yeah,
Then the McGregor fight will really be on, just so Floyd can get the record again.
That ain't in the cards. Like, Floyd gonna have to... Come on, man. Floyd bring everybody out. Like, that's nah. Floyd was the sport. Like, these guys ain't the sport. Floyd was the sport. They're good boxers, don't get me wrong, but they not the sport. Like, they haven't reached that level. They won't get anywhere near.
Yeah, Floyd gets the casual fan.
Yeah,
Floyd gets the casual fan.
Nah, they can't touch Floyd.
Check this out, Dre Day fans. We got a special offer for you. How does this sound? $50 towards any Casper mattress purchase. That's right, $50. All you got to do is visit casper.com/DRAY and use the offer code DRAY. That's simple. So Casper is an obsessively engineered mattress which comes at a shockingly fair price. Supportive memory foams create an award-winning sleep surface with just the right sink and just the right bounce. You can try Casper for 100 nights risk-free in your own home. If you don't love it, they'll pick it up and refund you everything. See, Casper understands the importance of truly sleeping on a mattress before you commit, especially considering you're going to be spending a third of your life on it. So free shipping and returns to US and Canada with over 20,000 reviews and an average of 4.8 stars. It's quickly becoming the internet's favorite mattress. So because we love you at Dre Day, we're going to give you $50 off. Visit casper.com/DRAY and use the offer code DRAY. Terms and conditions may apply. Back to the lit show.
So, I know you've digested both Damn and More Life. We've had weeks on them. How you roll? Where you going?
It's two different type of albums.
Super different.
It's two different type of albums. To sit here and say like Damn is better than More Life or More Life is better than Damn, it's hard to like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to put the two in the same category. Damn is like something where it's one genre of music. More Life is like 5 different genres of music.
More Life is like a mixtape.
Yeah, so to like really to really put those two in the same category, it's kind of hard. It's like saying, it's kind of like saying, who's better, Jay-Z or Beyonce? Like, it's two completely different genres and categories. Like, you can't compare those two. And so that's kind of the same thing with More Life and Damn. Like, you can't compare those two albums. It's just two completely different albums. Both of them are definitely great albums. Definitely don't forget Ross' album. Ross had one of the best albums of the year so far. Also, great album. So, we've gotten lucky over the past few months. We got three great albums for sure. Some that you can listen to, and pretty much, I mean, Drake's album, being that it's so many different genres of music, if you don't rock with all those genres, you can't just let the album.
You can't
play
just let it
through.
rock. Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
need to make a playlist of the ones you like.
Exactly. But if you rock with all those genres, or you're like a lyrical type of listener where you want to hear lyrics, like if you listen to those different genres, like it's still some stuff going on in them where you like, man, like the lyrics in it is crazy. But it's just a different type of album than Damn and Rather You Than Me.
More Life, as you listen to it, like there's more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just keep peeling back. Like songs I didn't like at first, now I like them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, it's just hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
hard.
Like
it's what we
hard
needed from Kendrick though. Because after
Did he answer
Kendrick's
the
last
bell?
album, he did. After his last album, he had to come with a rap album, or he would have kind of, you know what I'm saying, he would have lost a little bit. He came with a rap album, a tough one. He needed it. This is exactly what we needed from Kendrick, and he gave it. He gave it to us.
It's just hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. But it almost depends on mood. Like what you in, for.
Doing.
Yeah, what you doing? Yeah.
We were listening to More Life at dinner one night after a game, and like, yo, this is what it is. Like, this is a vibe type album, like kick back, good vibes. This is it. Like, that's what that album is. Then Damn, you like riding in the car, you kicking it, like you can listen to Damn. So it's just two completely different things, for different moods.
How should I feel about my daughter singing Be Humble?
Sit down.
She heard the radio version, but I heard the real version.
Yeah, nah, she rocking out.
Hey, Susan, come on, she like lit. I'm like, hold on.
She from Oakland.
Right? I got
You lucky she ain't listen to Mozzie.
No, that ain't happening.
I listen to Mozzie. Tough.
That she gonna have to be 27 before she's out
she
on her own.
What school your daughter go to?
Kaiser.
She gonna see. She gonna be listening. Send her to which school should you send her to? I don't know.
Bentley. That's where I need to send her.
She really won't be listening.
That's what I need to send her. I need to send her to
She really
Bentley.
won't be listening to Mozzie then.
That's where she need to go.
Yeah, she won't be listening then.
So speaking of hits, what do you think of Kristaps Porzingis? He said he was hacked when he tweeted out Clippers and those three faces, and then he came out like, I was hacked.
Listen, man, I had an episode on social media this summer, and the first thing I said was
I was hacked.
And then, I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I wasn't hacked.
Nobody believes it, even if you were hacked.
I wasn't hacked. And Kristaps, I'm sorry, but no one believes you. You weren't hacked. You trying to go to the Clippers.
Who gets hacked and stay on the same account? Once you get hacked, you're like, all right.
Yeah, Kristaps, you lying, bro. Like, you weren't hacked. Maybe you was drunk. And, your true feelings came out and you tweeted your true feelings. But you wasn't hacked, my man. Trust me. I had a worse episode than what you just did on social media. And the first thing I said was, oh, man, I was hacked. It's the first thing you think of. But, brother, if the Clippers is where you're trying to go, come on to this West.
Is any part of you like, yeah, that would be...
I'll come to the West, It's a fun time in this West.
Because the Clippers-Warriors rivalry is over. I know you ain't going to say it, but I'm going to say it. That's done. I know it didn't have the closure that was supposed to happen this year, but that was over. But if they get Kristaps...
In the words of Doc Rivers, man, we've been lucky to not face them. That's what he said.
If they get Kristaps, it might be revived again.
They
3 years in a row. 3 years in a row, huh? Yeah, that's a wrap anyway. Yeah. It's over.
But and let Doc tell it. We've been lucky not to face down.
So, what's your social media advice for people who, since you are an expert at social media
just
trials?
Stop saying you got hacked. Like
what you supposed to say? Just keep it 100.
Just keep it a buck. The story go away way faster when you just keep it a buck than when you lie. Like you lie, you gotta keep that lie up. People trying to dissect that lie. And then they bringing up different stories, and everybody's making their own story because they don't know the truth. Just tell the truth, and they ain't got a story. Like, oh, this is what it is, and it's over.
This is it, right? Yeah,
like,
we're done.
That's it. But once you lie, man, you gotta keep trying to cover it up, and man, it ain't worth it, man. Just tell the truth. Hey, man, you want to go to the Clippers? Figure it out for them, New York.
So, who are you watching Houston San Antonio series fervently?
I am watching. It's fun to watch.
Were you gassed like everybody else when Houston blew them out in game 1, or did you figure San Antonio would?
Nah, I knew San Antonio would bounce back. San Antonio it's a veteran ball club. They're not just going to lay down. They need to adjust to the speed, which they've done, and. They just needed to play their game. They weren't playing their game. They were doing they were way out of character in game 1. But they found themselves. They're up 2-1. Chance to take a 3-1 lead on the road, which they do. Thing might be over in 5, but I know Houston will come out guns blazing, so it'll be a good game to watch tonight for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Can we skip game 4? Utah Warriors, or do we got to stay?
We got to close this thing out.
Man,
let's close this thing out, man.
We already know what this is. All right, hey, so Money or Broke time. Man, it's been a while since we've done this. Almost. So, Money or Broke. Zaza, a better scorer than Clay. Zaza was so juiced after the game. He was so juiced after the game showing the box score.
Man, broke.
Give him the one night only, right? I'm gonna say it's money for one night only.
One night only is money. All right, Zah, you got it, bro.
You got it for one night.
That Instagram was hilarious, man. I couldn't believe that. That was funny. Historical night.
He earned that moment.
That was funny.
Beast mode. Your boy Marshawn Lynch with the Raiders. Money or broke?
Money. I'm excited for him. He's excited to play in his hometown. That's like a childhood dream, especially for somebody growing up in Oakland. You would know firsthand Oakland support the Raiders like no other. So to grow up in that and, do what he's done in the NFL to come back and try to help deliver that title for Oakland, I'm excited for him. So that's definitely money.
It's crazy. It pisses me off that it's money because I wanted to hate the Raiders, right? But you can't because you can't hate Marshawn.
I reconsidered going to a game after he signed. Like, man, I may have to go to a game now.
He gonna be a black hole.
Marshawn
Hold on,
signed.
are you backing off? Will you be at a Raiders game? You gotta support Marshawn.
I do gotta support Marshawn, but I don't know if I'm going to a game.
Instead, you were at his party, right? So how is it money or broke? Marshawn Lynch, North Oakland house parties.
It wasn't a house party though. It was a block party.
Block party.
Block money.
Barbecue, right? It wasn't a block party. The block wasn't even invited. It was like private.
No, it wasn't private. It was a block party for sure.
That thing must have got lit after I left because it was kind of.
I liked
it. It looked money on. It looked money on Instagram.
Mozzie. Rock to the Mozzie. So it was money.
Money or broke. Woj going to ESPN.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why?
Bread. So Woj is like the leader of breaking news in the NBA. He's
absolutely, but didn't he start the vertical?
He started the vertical, and this summer he's going to ESPN. Start right after the draft in July.
So how do you fire like Mark Stein and all those people and then bring in Woj?
The reports are, or the speculation is that's why Mark Stein and them were fired, was to make room for Woj. It sounds like some real Game of Thrones type stuff.
They fired a lot of big time NFL personalities and everything.
Yeah, the NBA side though, Woj is bringing.
Don't get me wrong, Woj is great.
Yeah.
Like he's amazing. He gets it done. But I also thought with him starting the vertical, like he left Yahoo to start the vertical. I thought like he was just gonna ride that out and like just build that up because if it's anybody that can build something like that up, it's definitely him. he's extremely well respected. You know, like
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the most well respected guys out there. You know, when he say something, you know it's you
Yeah,
pretty
right.
much
He
know
be
it's
saying
true.
stuff before the teams know.
Yeah.
Man,
So
he
like I
had
said,
a
if it's
startup.
anybody that can build their thing, I think it's him. So I don't.
He
I
had
don't
a
really
startup
get-
and he got bought out by the conglomerate. Yeah.
Well, if they're gonna, I think a part of the move will be them having to acquire the vertical for sure. And if they're acquiring the vertical, then great move, because at the end of the day, everybody who's building a company, you're building a company to get acquired. You know what I mean? That's where the money is. So if they're acquiring that, then that's an amazing move. If not, I would think he would stick with that a little longer, because like I said, if anyone has the power to do it, it's definitely him. But maybe they are acquired, and if so, congratulations to him, because it's been, a year and a half now, and to already be acquired, it just shows,
Yeah, that's
the respect that he has in the game.
that's some legit ROI right there.
Absolutely.
Money or broke, Diddy's pose at the Met Gala. Did you see him on the
I
steps?
didn't see it.
He's on the steps in an all black tux, but man, he was looking mighty thirsty on the steps.
You know what, man? Diddy. That's Diddy, though. Like, Diddy, he does what he do. He can't really many people say anything about it. You know, he talk cash. Like, Diddy. Oh, I'm looking at the picture. Come on, Diddy.
I knew he's like, oh, come on, Diddy.
Come on. And you showing the red box. Come on, Diddy. You can't be doing that, bro. But it's still Diddy, so hey, Diddy kind of do what he want. There ain't really many people that can say much about it.
I mean, that's Diddy,
But that
though. That's
pose
why
is
you can't be
broke.
laying on. That pose
Come
is
on,
super
Diddy.
broke.
Come on, I expect more out of Diddy than
Under
that.
worse circumstances, are you in that pose?
I can't do that pose. But I ain't got Diddy's juice either, so.
Yeah, Diddy got the juice.
Diddy got the juice for sure.
All right, Dray Day. We got to keep these rolling because people keep asking me.
We do. Hey, this episode a little shorter, It's playoff time. Gotta get my massage and acupuncture and get the body right for tomorrow to try to close this series out. So it's a little short, but a little bit of what you need, a little bit of what you want. Dray Day. Ha. We out.